Good morning, my revolutionary people. It's actually good evening. Let me see here. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. Today is probably about day 206, I'm guessing. And we're in Santa Barbara. And what a day, what a day. It's Scorpio season. It's so funny. I stopped looking at astrology. I mean, I still do, but I'm not like on it. I haven't really paid too much attention. I've just been being me. And that's, I think, what so many people are just missing. They forget to just be. Even though it hurts sometimes. It hurts. Because being human hurts sometimes. It's part of the experience. It just is. And so, but today is Scorpio season and the moon is in Gemini. And ooh-wee, never did I know, like, my body just, and brain and heart and soul just know all about astrology. It's so funny because last night I was like, I am just done. I did everything I was supposed to live to do. Like, the whole reason I fought and got through cancer was to do this revolution. I didn't even know it, but I was supposed to build an army. And it's so funny because when I was interviewing, or when I did some like personality, I was going to work with Keller Williams East Valley in Phoenix. And I was talking to one of the guys that's like one of the head brokers. And I told him, I was like, let's build an army. I was like, I can teach people how to be, like, I didn't say how to be human, but that was pretty much it, because sales is all about humanity. You just have to be human and use your brain and find people what they want, like problem solve. It's a really logic-based job. Like, you got to be feely and logic-based, but it's so easy because everything is freaking easy. Everything is easy. People just complicate things. I don't really think anything is complex. Sure, it's hard to learn new things, but it's not complex. Just because it's new and it's hard to learn new things doesn't mean anything, once you do it enough, is going to be easy. That's how you master something. You just keep doing it till it gets easy. Life is just like that. It's simple. You just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and then it gets easy. It's beautiful. Like, it's so simple. I don't know, but anyways, I told him that I wanted to build an army. And today I realized that, my revolutionary people, you are the army I built. And I never even, like, thought about it. I've built a larger army in 7 months than the rest of my family in their lifetimes. I'm pretty impressed with myself, I have to say. I love you people, and that's all I've done is I've just showed you love and been like, oh, and we should, think about this, you're good people. I use some of their tactics just differently. Like, we all did, like, we're from the same family. We know all the same things pretty much because they taught me a lot of the same things. It's pretty, like, basic. It's basic stuff. I just didn't use it for evil. But anyways, so accountability is everybody in my family's cult's, like, kryptonite. It always has, and I've said that from the beginning. And I have found their kryptonite. And all I need for you to do is to hold them accountable, which is super easy. You just covertly hold them accountable for what they do, which is easy. You just don't give them opportunity, because that's what they're trying to take away from us, is the opportunity to pursue our potential. Why should they get opportunity if we don't get opportunity? How is that logical? And yeah, it's good to be a good person, but being a good person means putting yourself first and doing what you need to do to make your life better, because you got to help yourself first before you can help other people. So, we're going to put ourselves first. We deserve better. We want potential so that we can collectively share our potential, our potential. The more of us who explore our potential, the more collectively we will get to explore our potential. It's so simple. So simple. Kind of freaking out about it though. I can tell they feel a little powerless. They sent like a super covert narcissist to give us the funeral parlor gas. I don't know, it's the gas that reminds me of what my grandma's funeral smelled like, so I always call it the funeral parlor gas. It's stinky. It smells like the flowers at the grocery store too, so they just ruin everything they can. And then today I came up with the idea for an app. We gotta have an app so we can keep track of who's playing the war games, because we aren't gonna just punish families. That's not right. Because look at me. My family's like one of the worst, and I don't do war games. And some people want to change, and we need to reward that change. We don't just need to punish everyone. Not into punishing anyone. I just want to hold people accountable. Do what you want. Just know you're going to be held accountable for it. It's not rocket science, and it's very logical. And if you fear being accountable for something, you should probably not do it. I know. It seems so... I know they know this because they taught me this. They always told me to be accountable. There was never an option to not be accountable. And yet they do so many things that they don't want to be accountable for. What is that all about? It's so funny. I don't know where to look on this camera to where I don't look like it. I don't know. It's funny. So, I don't know. So they're freaking out a little bit. The first night I was here, I found the nicer neighborhood. I'm always safer in the nicer neighborhoods. Last night I slept near downtown. Wasn't as safe. It was still in the hills, and apparently everyone kind of lives in the hills here in Santa Barbara. I didn't realize that, but it is what it is. But I'm going to stay here for a few more days. I don't know if I'll make it a week. We'll see. I'm not really good at doing nothing. But I don't know. And I am going to go home to Oregon. Look for a job. I have an idea. We'll see. There's always room for more mental emotional chess. That's all I've done this whole trip, is just play mental emotional chess. That's all I've done my whole life. They wouldn't really teach me chess or play chess with me because I think they know that I'd figure it out. I think they were afraid I was going to become like Bobby Fischer or something, so they never really let me do much of anything that was fun or challenging. That's what it was. They never let me do hard things because they didn't want me to make them feel, because it makes them feel bad when I do better at things than them. This would be a perfect example. Building an army. I had no clue what I was doing. And I appreciate you people so much. It just makes me laugh because I never understood what my brother was doing playing Call of Duty so often. Now I get it. And and that's how he got all of his people. And that's why he can outpower my mom and dad. But look at me. Look at me. Being fancy with my heart. My heart and my WordPress blog. That is hilarious. It's simple. Simplicity is bliss. It's always the little things in life. I'm just so amazed. I told you all, if we band together that we would be super powerful. And it even took me a long time to realize how powerful we really are. We are the brightest and the best of all of humanity because we want more for humanity. And how could I not see that? How amazing is that? How could we not see that? All of us. We are amazing. It's not just, yes, individually we're amazing, but collectively, together, whoa, we can literally move mountains. There's nothing we can't accomplish if we put our minds all to it. Because we're the kind of people who, when we put our minds to something, we do it. We don't let things stand in our way. How cool. I'm still just taken aback by, we were letting ourselves be pushed around by those people on the internet who are like keyboard gangsters. How ridiculous are we? Here we are. We're the ones. I mean, I don't really have a lot of power right now in the real world, the overt world, but I'll get back there. I will get back there. And because when people like us want something, we get it. And we are the people who have power in the overt world. We're the ones who matter. And we're letting ourselves be pushed around by people who don't believe in potential. They don't even believe in logic. Their brains are dysfunctional. I don't understand how we didn't see that. How did we not see that? How could we not see ourselves is the question. How, right? How could we not see ourselves? Why could we not see ourselves? These are questions we need to answer. I think it's just because we've been told our whole lives that we don't mean anything, because the people with the dysfunctional brains have told themselves that they're the best, and they'll keep telling themselves that they're the best and keep telling us that we're the worst. I'm not quite sure the answer to that one. That's going to take a while. But woo-wee, woo-wee. And the app. Okay, so let's talk about the app. We're going to document everything as far as like cars go and stuff. I think we're going to need other sections too, where we go ahead and have like the guy that just brought out the funeral parlor bomb. I have his address. I don't know his name. I didn't take his picture, but I took a picture of his address, and I don't have it memorized. Otherwise I'd tell you all, but I'll write it down or something in my blog. So we probably need a thing for addresses too. Like, guy came out of this house, brought his trash cans, had smoke bombs in it. Like, where we could just write instances, you know? And, you know, if there's one or two, it might be that they just had to do something. But if there's a whole list of them, or, you know, consecutive ones, they're doing it because they like it. Like, we gotta understand that it's gonna take a while for people to feel like they aren't obligated to do things. And that's sad, but it is what it is, because we've been conditioned. Just like we've been conditioned to not see how amazing we are. We are powerful when we come together. Okay, so I rambled, and I only have a couple more minutes because I want to put this on Instagram too. I love you, my revolutionary people. Thank you so much for being so amazing. We are so powerful, and we didn't even realize it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you so much, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. We'll talk soon.